And now I'm going to show you guys the material one. And this one actually comes in 9 pouches. It's a little bit more spacious. And of course, the design is a little bit different. So as I mentioned, 9 pouches. And these ones are of a mesh material. Also made from 600D fibers as well for the material. So this one's kind of cool because on the top here, you can actually have an iPad. And it is touchscreen as well. So if you have an iPad on here and you want your child to be watching some TV shows, some movies, anything like that, or even playing games, you can actually insert the iPad in there. And then of course with this material, it is touchscreen. So they'll be able to actually play and touch with this while keeping your iPad clean at the same time. Because you know with kids, they always have messy, messy fingers. And then of course you have your other pouches here. We just put that in there for an example. But you can see how quite large the spacing is in there. And then of course you have your small little pouch. You can put your snacks, anything in there, a bag of chips. You can have a water bottle, a juice box in here, an umbrella, anything to satisfy your needs, toys, stuffed animals, anything really for a road trip. You can just slide that right in here. So this one also has the same features as well. It has the strap right here, and this strap is not a Velcro. It is one of these, and it just suctions right onto the back seat of the front, the front seat, the driver or the passenger seat. It'll clip on. And then of course on the back itself, it does also have the clip buckle so that you can put that around the front seat as well, and along with this one for extra support. And now with this material, it's not there to scratch your seats. It's made with 100% polyester fibers. So of course, as you can tell, the back is nice and flush. And then of course, you have the front. And the coolest thing about these ones are actually waterproof. So of course, if you have any spills, some slips, some yogurts that spill on this, you can just go ahead and remove it. Use a wet wipe to wipe off the iPad screen. And then of course, with these types of materials, you can just use some water just to wash off any debris that may be there or anything messy as well. So installation on this is exactly the same way as how I installed the leather one. So you kind of get the 2 options. And, you know, they're very nice, like as I mentioned, for road trips, or even if you have dogs, you can put the dog's toys in here, the dog's treats in there, the dog poo-poo bags in there, anything at all. Everything is so easy. And my favorite thing is if you're done, you can go ahead, unclip it, and then you can go ahead and fold this thing. Fold it up. And look at that. You're ready to go. It doesn't even take up that much space in your bag. So once you're done with this and you no longer need it, go ahead, fold it up like that. You can keep it stored in. And then whenever you have a road trip or you just want to use it for one of your days, just go ahead, open it up, and it's ready to go. Super simple, super easy. I can go ahead and show you guys how to install this one as well. This one, as I mentioned, is the exact same installation as the other one. You want to go ahead and clip it and then clip it in the back. So I'll go ahead and do that for you guys as well. So we're just going to walk over to the other side of the vehicle. Super simple. Take the headrests. We're going to go ahead and clip that right there. There you go. Clips right in. And then of course, with the back buckle right here, unbuckle that, close the door so the car doesn't get hit. And then you're going to do this exact same thing. Make sure that you buckle it both in the front. Okay. There we go, easy peasy. A little climbing of the seats, but I will tell you it's snug in there. It is super snug. So if your child's pulling at it, you know, trying to move it around, it is snug there. And I like these straps. These straps are actually adjustable. So if you want it to be a little bit more tighter, you can actually go ahead and adjust the strap just by pulling it. There we go. We just adjusted it a little bit tighter so that it sits higher up. So that's a cool thing I like about the strap on this one compared to the strap on this one, because this strap is Velcro. There's no adjustability to it. You only have one size fits all for that. But you do have the adjustable strap so that this thing is actually on super tight. And like I said, if any of your kids are playing with it or touching the iPad, nothing is going anywhere. Everything is going to stay in there solid. So these are really great to have. The backseat organizers, as I mentioned, if you have kids, if you have pets, or if you're going to be doing long road trips and you don't want to have so many things on the ground all over the place, you want to actually have a place where you can actually just store everything in the back seat. And the one thing I would also say, it's not just for kids or just for pets. If you're an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, and you have passengers in the back that consistently need tissue or may need a charger for their phone, you can have these little pockets that have something accessible for them. Complimentary tissue, maybe a complimentary water, chargers that are available to them, or even brochures of the city. You could even have them in there for them just to take out, read, and then just put back. They used to have these